This is Kaylani. Get in here. Get in here, everybody. Get in here. So, good morning or good night for some of you guys. They're saying this at 3 a.m. Yeah, it is an interesting time to read right now. They wanted me to, I guess, to give the collective message now, or this is the timing it played out to be. So this is what I wanted to tell you guys. So, collective, there could be a pause on creative projects. You are going through mental clarity at this time. I feel like these creative projects are ramping up, or that you're seeing something grow by itself. Or this is what the Most High is exposing you to, or this is what you will see. Um, Also, you are getting mental clarity on who you are being exposed to, who you're exposing and sharing your ideas to, and those who are around you. Some had to transition or leave something you felt aligned to. So in the past, you may have had to transition or leave something behind that you felt aligned to. And then right now, you could be saving money, very action focused. Um, you are being prepared. That is one statement I got. You are being prepared. And welcome in, you guys. Hey, love. Hey. You know what? I promised to give the message. Here I am. This is the timing. This is the timing. So I said I'll give my message. So you feel me? I'm back. Hi, you guys. Like the video as you'll get in. I hope you guys are doing well. But I wanted to tell you guys right now, you guys are gaining understanding and courage at this time. You are going to be tested with your balance on your victory. So you're receiving something, and you'll be tested on your authenticity, okay? Um, Getting ready to handle yourself and your money well. Get ready to handle yourself and your money well. So that's something that came into my head. Get ready to handle yourself and your money well. Some people are going through these tests, right? And then I felt in regards to like you could be feeling like low energy, that should be ramping up soon. I feel like you guys should be getting that shift. If you guys have not received like higher boosts in energy, or just a change. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be sudden and shit for some of you guys, very sudden, like the next day, or this morning. Some of you guys could be feeling that shit. But don't get caught up with your finances and your financial success, because it is coming here. There will be justice. But let's get into the reading. Let's see what's going on. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Let's see what's going on. So collective, exactly, this creative opportunity, this could be at some type of delay or this pause, but you're getting this mental clarity, where there's something that you can feel like you're not understanding here. It doesn't have to necessarily be like you're not doing it anymore, but I feel like you're in this state. Again, this is not you not working, because some of you guys are going to get this shit wrong. But this is a pause in some type of mental state here that you're going through on a creative opportunity. This is almost like too, the divine's revealing something. This is the card of the revelation. So because I feel like you're seeing something, you may be taking a second look, and you may be actually receiving a revelation. This Tower, the Devil. So something, you could be attached to something here. What is this? So I feel like there's this devil also in this work, this finance. You could be seeing this, okay, right here. So these sudden changes, you could be feeling like this is from an unknown force that is corrupt, I feel like you know that there's something else working or guiding something on the other side here. That is definitely the Most High is asserting his dominance. That's what I'm picking up here. I feel like too, this tower is hitting many. This tower is hitting many. A lot of people are having dreams of the snake. That shit is crazy. So the Most High showed me, and I guess I had to stay up, but I just saw now, a couple hours ago, somebody else had a dream of the snake, and they don't even read tarot. They don't do none of that type of shit. But they're a major YouTuber. They had a dream of a snake biting them, and they're like, "What does this dream mean? What does this dream mean?" And so this brings me back to the Sagittarius message. So in the Sagittarius message, I told you guys from yesterday, hey, somebody will be trying to, somebody wants you to say what you saw in the dream state. Somebody wants you to say what you saw in the dream state. And also I heard too, after that, after I saw that video, I heard in my head, if you cannot handle the truth, do not ask for it. Okay? Um, if you cannot handle the truth, do not ask for it. But let's see what's going on. So somebody is receiving real revelations. You could be receiving revelations, collective. This could be in the nighttime, in the daytime, confirmations. But again, as I said, these cards, there will be transitioning period, because this is a form of attachment right here. I feel like nobody's also talking about that. Okay, nobody's really talking about that. I don't know what's going on. It's like everybody's kind of just ignoring the fact of thou. Like, okay. Because you know what's funny? Daniel was around all these people, right? But I feel like at the end, like, certain things, man. Okay, I'll explain that though. Certain things, like, you have to continuously go to the Most High for purification. You have to continuously go. Like, there's certain things, like, some things are a blessing and a curse. This is also what is revealed, collective, but something can be strictly a blessing. But again, there is that energy of sacrificial, being sacrificed, right? But I have the star here. This is destiny. Something does not include that. I feel like you're going to be reaping. You walked away from something that was a sacrifice. That was a form of a sacrament almost here. Or there was this point of disappointment. This almost brings me to the fact in my head I saw, or because I was watching the book of Daniel, right? But Daniel wasn't seeing the temple be getting built. Daniel wasn't able to see the temple being built or whatever, or that's how it ended and shit like that. But then he was like all sad and shit, but God had a bigger promise. God had a bigger promise, okay? Um, so I feel like at the end, God really showed Daniel like this ten of pentacles. But look into the ending of that. Look into what God gave to Daniel. How Daniel. So there was a lovely person that made a video on that specifically, saying to look into the book of Daniel. And what's interesting is, yes, the character of Daniel. Okay, so you can also, I'm hearing Elijah. Okay, Eli. So somebody could be named Eli or Elijah, or this is what you need to look into. But before we were getting Canaan energy, the Canaanites, what happened, the destruction of the Canaanites. Yeah. So this is what this is giving me. And also, there's a few things I wanted to bring up because I feel like this all ties together. The destruction of the Canaanites, right? So there was a young man who died in a sundown town just recently. and we now have basically, what are there, tornadoes, floods and hurricanes and all that shit. But they're taking out a lot of sundown towns. These hurricanes and these all these floods and shit, these floods are wiping out a lot of sundown towns. A lot of people don't know, like, the sundown towns basically, like, right. So if you didn't know, like, this is interesting too, because a lot of people didn't know about this shit till a couple months ago. But there's sundown towns. There's one in Riverside. There's one in Palmdale, or Palmdale was a sundown town, like all up in California. And shit, I wouldn't even be surprised. Some parts of Santee, Oceanside, shit. If you're from Cali, you should know. They call that shit Clan T. But nah, dude, like there's a bunch. So basically, with the sundown towns, once the sun sets, you gotta have gas in your car. There's white poles, and if you cross the white poles, you gotta make sure you got gas in your tank. These niggas can stop you, and they'll basically kill you. Um, but this occurred to a young man, um, and sadly, he passed away. Um, but God, God made sure people saw this. Okay, the destruction. And again, I was talking about the Canaanites. But it's just interesting. But I just feel like these cannot be God's people, nigga. Like, there's no way. But to each its own. To each its own. But I just find that interesting because I feel like that's all interconnected. But I feel like there's shit. Yeah. So yeah. I feel like something is coming down, something is getting destroyed, but I feel like this is a difficult decision. Even how God had to send Daniel into the lion's den type deal right there. Boom. It was probably a real difficult decision, but God knew in the back of his head what he was gonna do. And he was like, damn, I have to put Daniel through that, maybe. Yeah, you don't know. Like, I don't know, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, that's a very difficult decision to put somebody through. And that's weird too, because yeah, God never probably wants somebody like God understands death, the feeling it comes with, that other people have to go through and shit. And that's why I'm telling you, he wiped that city out. He wiped them towns out. Clean. Clean. That's not, I feel like this is not enough retribution, but you know what? In the name of Yeshua, man, this is retribution. Yeah, you see that? Because I feel like things are gonna be. I feel like there's more to come. On this type of stuff too. Like things will be rebuilt. And I heard in shit. I heard our favor, but things will be rebuilt, or not even that. You see how people don't even want to deliver to these people no more. I was like, yeah, they don't want to deliver. Like, they ain't bringing food, they ain't bringing supplies. Like, the truckers ain't playing that shit. They said no more. You see, and other people are gonna be doing that. You see, and then soon thereafter, you never know what can happen. I'm telling you, you never know what can happen. But let's see what's going on. But yeah, I'm just feeling like if there was somebody, or if there was something that truly, like, for example, there's something that's truly something vengeful as fuck that occurred. Somebody tried to put you through some true acts of like wickedness, like vengeful acts. Like, this is not no, I'm talking about some real vengeful shit. They will fall into their own hole. Okay, they will fall into that shit. They built that shit. They set that shit in front of you. You may have gone in that shit, but God got you out. Okay, God got you out, but God ain't doing that for everybody. Okay. Um, I heard the same for you is not the same for me, right? So yeah, that's some interesting shit. That's interesting. So yeah, that's some shit too. So yeah, that could be like how that could be in some type of situation or in some type of some type of circumstance here. Somebody you're carrying some type of burden, but I feel like you're not even discussing it either. Okay? I feel like somebody else is not even feeling any punishment, any type of retribution. You are carrying something. The same for you is not the same for somebody else, okay? And also, this burden, this extra responsibility, the things that you have to carry are not the same for somebody else. And there's specific reasoning to why. And I feel like you are made um, this star for the things that you're carrying too. I feel like you've learned a lot of things to protect yourself with the 10 of Wands in front of you. Almost like, not to say it like that, the things that you realized that you didn't realize, that you had to have carry as burdens, or you may have transformed that, and they may have really protected you moving forward, or secured some things in regards to how you process or how you move in life, or how you complete things, or how you get there to complete things. I feel like this is a firm foundation here. And I heard somebody wants to change something, but it just cannot, again, it cannot happen. Or there's some type of knowledge that you're going to get that may change something. This may be from the Most High. I feel like that makes sense. Yeah, and I feel like too, it's a phase of judgment, so you may be tested here, or this is a rebirth, but I feel like this is being tested for the true self, for your soul, for you to put that on display. And I feel like there's the ego, the death of it right here too, or the awakening process of absolute forgiveness. I see mercy. And then the Two of Cups is here too, I was going to say. Why is the Two of Cups right here? So there's judgment on a relationship that you could be overindulging on here also. Okay. So this is coming out. So this came out in the reverse with the Three of Cups. So again, um, you could be having a pause here in these creative projects just due to some type of overindulging, or there's something about this could be you can't really dive into a creative project due to some type of relationship. This could even be with business. But you have some type of other hobby here. I feel like that's going to be recorrected, or the balance will be restored here. Even too, some of you guys need to be balancing out like your own personal time, your family time from the things that you want to do also, and all include that, make that all inclusive. Some of you guys, it needs to be taken even a step further, health wise, food, going to the doctor, all these things. I'm feeling like going outside, getting in the sun, getting exercise, all that type of shit. So you could be like, some certain things you can't overindulge, because you really do need these things. You really do need these things so they can help your body and your spirit and your mind. Okay? I heard niggas don't need to be going out with Alzheimer's and shit. You can defeat that shit. You can defeat that shit. Can defeat that shit. There are mushrooms, my nigga, medicinal ones, right? Or there is some fungi that you can take, and I feel like there's things that are going to be illuminated to you on this, on how this helps your manifestation, or how this is healing you, or this could even um, help you boost some things in your spiritual practice, even within this cleansing and stuff like that. You might be just transforming your whole routine right here is what I'm picking up. Or this is what you may get some insight on doing, something about transforming your whole entire routine. Or this may not even be a whole transformation process of the routine, but I feel like this already occurred. All right. So if this has already occurred, I feel like there's an active balancing things out here, and also a lot of series of tests to get these level ups. Um, from the Most High. Some of these tests, I feel like, you know, you get stuck here or there's these pauses. Why is that? You're thinking and shit, or you're letting go, or you're trying to get a new perspective. So that's really nice. You need time. I feel like you need time to collect yourself. You need time to, put yourself together, know what you're gonna say, you know, gauge your energy, and then you can come back and do that. You know what I mean? That's healthy. Um, you don't need to necessarily always respond. You know what I mean? So you could be doing this right here, or even with the practice with the divine. So that also it goes back later. Like so later, even these little small practices here, you're like, man, okay, so let me think about this. Let me think about the situation I just got in. Even if it's a physical situation and you didn't even know it was sent to you, you can handle it correctly. And I feel like this processing. Yeah. So this is taking you into a new cycle, and I feel like you're getting a lot of good luck or a lot of blessings with this. Releases from these delays. You could be feeling a lot of delays or a lack of motivation here, but this is going away with a lot of this planning or looking forward towards this, living it out now, or you're planning in this moment. So you could be planning your morning, planning your day right now, or you already did this for some of you guys. But that's interesting here because it's a complete change up on your home life, or this is your love family, like a family being created here with the. So we have the change up with the Eight of the Wands, right? And then we have Ten of Cups. So show me why is this happening right here? So it's almost like, yeah, you've been releasing a lot of traumas and this pain you're calling in this Ten of Cups. So you're moving on. You moved on from something. I feel like you're very much aligned to a blissful relationship. Rather, this is within yourself, with your personal family also, or this is a divine union potentially here. Or this can just be you being very unified comfortably in your own home with everybody together. But there's something about like you could have separated from a domineering energy or somebody that's very controlling, stubborn as fuck, reckless, even though that they're stubborn and they want to be controlling, they reckless. So that don't even you can't put two and two like that together. Like that can't be like, and then they make you confused sometimes, or you were getting some downloads about this person maybe here, or they were affecting your wish fulfillment. I feel like somebody got you being a lapdog, or some of y'all would need to come up with some money. Um, yeah, some of y'all be needing to help out more than like somebody can't pull their weights. Okay, but yeah, I feel like you cut ties. You cut ties. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, what is this? Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag. What's up? Hey, collective. But hey, you guys. But you guys you guys could have had knowledge. See, that's fucking. You guys could have had knowledge of a third party, or this could be not even necessarily like a third party. How you think of that, but this could be a best friend, right? But that's for that situation. I feel like you guys are being able to, maybe this shit was real draining too, emotionally, or you guys had to think a lot about these betrayals that were going on in this situation. But I feel like after this, you guys are saving money. So I feel like this was emotionally and financially draining over that money control too. Controlling, as I said, this person was controlling. But I feel like you may have not had. See, they were maybe reckless. They were reckless on type of shit like that on their dime. They were reckless on their dime. But I feel like you're being able to secure or save right now, and that's why this is coming up. You're being put in the spotlight, or you're being highlighted here. I feel like for being able to save, or you're being seen to build something. If you're building something, I feel like that's going to be seen. Yeah. You could be having some sort of like burnout from trying to build something like from the ground up. This could be a website. But I feel like you're going to get this mental clarity. So you could have been feeling like real tired, real hazy. But things are about to be connecting up. I feel like things are about to be speeding up. You're having this good luck, or these blessings are falling in. Again, um, you didn't know that the burdens that you were carrying, you tried to deal with them here, and I feel like again this was a test. And this test, some of these things, there were some difficulties, but the Most High knows your heart. And so I feel like this test of the Most High knowing your heart and your heart being very consistent, that will come into play also. But with this alignment here, you need to make sure that right now, one, I feel like this is a beautiful window of opportunity to one get downloads if you're a reader. I heard download. That was weird. I don't know what I heard right there. But I heard a word. I heard somebody's name, but I don't remember. That's some weird shit. But basically, you're gonna be receiving a lot of mental clarity right now on these downloads. Also, you guys may be receiving different forms of downloads. So you guys may like how I received a name right there. You guys need to write that shit down immediately. And I feel like you're gonna be training, or this is a form of it, or this is a form of actively like defending, because I feel like something watches this. I rebuke the devil in the name of Yeshua. Something watches around you as you do this, and they're like, nah, B. This is not what we need to be doing right now. But you know what I mean? Because the thing is, when your gifts enhance, um, you're going to be able to do something independently. I feel like for a lot of you guys, again, you won't need cards. These cards, like, to any type of degree. I feel like some of you guys will be put in a state, or you guys are already doing this. You guys will be put in a place where you guys need to be channeling in certain environments. Some of you guys will need to be having a prayer closet, um, or an environment like that, and be covering your heads and all that. Um, but I feel like this is where it's going. There's, you know how they say, there's people been saying you've been summoned, or there's been like, this is what this is. You've been called to basically, the Most High has called you to do something correctly. So remember on the story on Daniel about I believe the four kings? The fourth king, um, the fourth king, when Daniel went to go visit the fourth king and told the fourth king, who was, I believe, Cyrus, right? Cyrus the Great. Cyrus the Great was like, okay, bet, I'm all for it. And then he built the temple. Um, but I feel like throughout this, you're gonna be taken, you're being shown things. That's also another message. You're being shown things. The things that you have gone through, this Ten of Wands is not only like what you're moving. Remember what I said, what you're moving, you don't know how strong this made you. Your abilities also, what you've been put through for a reason. God allowed you to go through something. Go through some of these hardships for a reason. And it's because you needed to, one, have it as your testimony. And two, I feel like there's somebody, right, that not necessarily, there is somebody that you may prophesy to of great importance, okay? I feel like this will be one of God's chosen that he has majorly for. I feel like this is gonna happen to somebody. Like I do feel like this is gonna fucking happen to somebody, dude. Like fairly soon. And I feel like too, this person, like, for example, there's something, I don't know why I had to say that, but now it's leading me elsewhere. So now we're gonna hop out of that. There's something about a wish come true here. Or seeing the promise is what I'm getting. There's something about seeing the promise or understanding or having this faith and love, this true love in what's about to be delivered. And it may not actually be for you, okay? Or it's for all. And I feel like this right here, major blessings are coming in because of this energy. We got the High Priestess. I got the Hermit here. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's, again, this balance. I feel like this balance, you are who this is being shown or reflected by you. Or you are demonstrating this form of balance. Or seeing the dark. Understanding, almost basically this is like a process, seeing the dark, seeing the things that you've been through, understanding them, processing them, also grieving through them. And I feel like here, you could be transforming something. This could even be quote unquote how they say your ways type shit, transforming your ways, or the way you be moving, or the cycles, the repetitive cycles that be continuously happening here. And I feel like because of this, um, one, there's a lot of things being unlocked for you, but the gift of your intuition and the connection that you're having, because I feel like this all took place during a process where you had to trust the Most High, and you may have been in a place where may not necessarily been battling with your connection with the Most High, but fighting with the Most High, or really talking to the Most High, really trying to advocate for him to fight for your ass to get the fuck out of the position or the location or where you were at that timing, right? And I feel like this right here, you could be having a humble realization of why he allowed some shit to happen, all right? And now this shit is very important because this comes back in. This is a beautiful lesson, okay? This 10 of Wands is transmuted. So that's basically somebody. I feel like I went through somebody's story right there. Um, but you could be receiving a lot of public recognition. You could be talking about this. You could literally be talking about this type of shit. But I feel like there's some type of progress that's going on here, or you could be journaling this. You could be writing it down or talking to the Most High about it. You could be praying about it. But these negative thoughts are going to be released, or you're getting a very positive insight or a good understanding on why or what is even there, so it can be released. So I'm hearing the cover up. So things that were buried underneath the surface almost too. I don't know what that is though. So this is also giving me too, something wants something to like, so, oh, you see that? How this was like under here like that? Somebody wants something to be under the surface, or somebody wants something to fall through the surface. Like somebody wants you to fall through something. And I feel like this is like, you know how they have like this, the swords be going up and shit, and they be having the holes, and they put the stakes and shit at the bottom, and they want a nigga to fall into that shit. But these are negative thoughts. These are like entities, or these are like booby traps. Okay? Show me what's going on. You're getting a lot of clarity on this, basically. But you could be rebuking this. You could be repenting. You could be cleansing. You could be doing all of the above. You could be reading the word right now. You could be even making baths or soaks and using the Psalms or something. But it's allowing you to... So that's, again, you've accepted something, and I feel like from there you're making a change and you are moving on. But somebody feels like, ooh, this is some toxic behavior, so we're not going to engage in that. That's what I was going to say right here. I feel like somebody wants to throw you off. That's what I'm going to say. Somebody wants to drag you into their bullshit, and I don't think you have time for it anymore. Okay? I feel like that's consistently, you need to maintain this courage, right? You need to be persistent with this. You may be going through this transformation. Some people are being left behind here. Yeah. I feel like the work ethic, you need to be finding people also, or you're going to be meeting people with a very strong sense of drive, or they put in a lot of work, more than a typical human being type deal. But I feel like this is being elevated to what you're being exposed to here. And I feel like the things that are not either above this to bring either a form of elevation, not to say like that, I feel like something is there for learning, not necessarily even learning purposes, but somebody could be trying to elevate with you here also, trying to also ramp up their productivity. But do not discount something, okay? I had discount come out. Or you may be working on a project with somebody. It may not feel like it's financially feasible, but I feel like you guys are actually a very blessed pair together to work. This could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. But preserve your energy. Cancer? What is this? Why is Cancer coming out? So you have a blockage being released. Cancer. Yeah, so divine timing is at play. So this can also be a blockage within, I'm hearing, the family life. This could be emotional blockages within family also here. This could be within business. I have Mercury, Gemini, USA. So if you guys were battling with like trying to get a promotion, I feel like this is opening up. So they cannot, something will be wiped out. Okay? I don't know how, right? But you see how God wiped something out, right? So what other scales is that happening on? Because I'm pretty sure I don't know if it's just there in that situation, like weather-wise, geographically, and there's more that is being cleared out here. And that's what I'm getting with blockages release. But push through. You're going to see. You will be shown. You will be given a promise. That's what I'm saying here. Do not acknowledge their bullshit. Again, do not acknowledge their bullshit. Let them do what they do. They're about to fall into whatever the fuck they just tried to put themselves, like, concoct. Whatever somebody tried to concoct, divine timing is at play. Whatever somebody tried to concoct at your job, divine timing is at play. Do not acknowledge them. Pray for them. Okay? Yeah. I feel like I have doctor and I have offerings. Why is that coming out? Offerings? Offerings was significant for me. Romance. Doctor, romance, money. Somebody's going to like a witch doctor, going to a doctor. This is not a doctor though. This is a doctor that be bringing money and romance type shit. Some of y'all be sick, my nigga. I get it though. I understand why. Don't get me wrong. I understand why. I'm not saying that shit is 100% wrong. Fucking impeding on people's free will and shit. That is 100% wrong. Impeding on a nigga's free will, thinking you ain't gonna get fucked up. And that's what I'm saying too. God finna spill the beans, or if he don't, you're still gonna get yours type shit, doing some shit like this. And that's what I'm saying. If you've ever done some shit like this, you better learn how to reverse your work, or you better know how to pray. You better know how to pray, so you can not be doing shit like that no more. Okay. That's what I'll tell you. You better reverse. Niggas, it's not even worthy to reverse your work at this point. Just praying. Like, you need to be praying. Because I'm telling you, it's not even only to repent for what you have done type shit. Because I've been through this. I've done work for other people. And I will tell you that it's something you will never want. Like, I've done all types of work for people type shit. And I will tell you, like, that is some shit you do not want to do. Like, you don't, even I thought, I'm bringing people together, you feel me? Like, this motherfucker up in jail, XYZ, nigga. Sometimes God will you need to let God do what he do, dude. You need to let God do what he do. And you know what? Learn how to pray. Learn how to pray. I'm telling you, because you don't know how much blood you get on your hands. Even with cards, you don't know how much blood you get on your hands. You feel me? Because some things, you don't know that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying too. There's a lot of things that I will tell you that certain things, like this beef BET energy popped out, right? Certain things will be exposed when the time is right. You do not need to discuss it. Certain things will be exposed when the time is right. Beef energy, I put this here because it's a thing between P. Diddy and 50. You feel me? Like, they had an episode on there when shit was good, when life was normal and shit. Well, really it wasn't. But that's what exactly my point. Shit will be revealed. There is a time, like, things will there is a time, there's divine timing. I feel like there is a real thing on divine timing being delayed here. So I feel like people need to be speaking up, okay, too, when they feel called. Yeah, you could be doing this and you are making major progress here, okay? You are moving up. But I have Sagittarius and I have Star. So Sagittarius, again, people could be trying to protect your star. There could be a lot of upheaval that people are causing potentially here in regards to, or this is internally, but protect your star, protect your light, protect your aura. Sometimes you need to cleanse it, cleanse your spirit. Sometimes even if that's in the form of like fasting and prayer, or I'm hearing blessing yourself maybe. You could be anointing yourself every day. Yeah, but again, you are valuable. Only God can do it. So remember, something you are learning, right? It's almost like, for example, even for me, It's almost like you don't gotta be doing what you some people don't gotta be doing what they're necessarily doing. I feel like there's gonna be, or this is the change up. This is the change up. This is why some people have been warned, some people have been called, some people have been put in different spaces right now too, to be reevaluating certain things. And I feel like this has already been a time frame that came before when people were told. Okay? And yeah, I think that on this next wave that's gonna be happening, there's no mercy type shit. Like motherfuckers really gotta get with the program type shit and this bigger picture to life program. So that's very interesting. So there will be another transition. I can tell you guys that. But you are valuable. Only God can do it. Remember that. Keywords. But yeah, you could be, somebody could be trying to not necessarily take you out, but I feel like your words are so powerful, just like how they did others. They may try to use, or somebody has maybe tried to use some type of words against you, or the words that you have used, it hurt somebody that bad that now this is like a retaliation act or some shit like that. But this may be what's occurring here to some shit, or this is what God is allowing. Yeah. And I feel like something already rooted, something was in the womb, something already was there, something was already conceived. That's why maybe it had to be destroyed, because it's either at the womb, it's like the roots. What's the womb? I see Scorpio, an epiphany. So you may be having an epiphany about your womb area, or something about you created. This could be something that was created and destroyed. This could be literally, I hate to say it like that, because the way I said it, this could be actually somebody that has passed on a child, something that was created and was taken by God. But let me see. Yeah. And I have holistic. Why is holistic here? Ooh. Something about blood burning. Somebody's blood burning. I don't know what that means. Some girl, her blood is burning. 304 energy. Holistic. Her blood is burning. What is because I got burn book, but it covered it up and it looked like blood. Blood burn. Burning blood. What is this? This could be an Aquarius. Somebody could have been burning blood, trying to affect your womb, they want to affect your root chakra, the roots that I was talking about, the roots in the ground, the roots, like the roots I was talking about. Somebody's doing something. This could be blood work, but somebody wants to affect the self-esteem. Yeah, this reverses. This is to affect the star. Yeah, manipulation offerings. Manipulation offerings. So somebody could be manipulating their offerings, giving offerings to manipulative spirits. They're doing this. Offerings to manipulate something about the womb, the consciousness. What is this? How something in the womb develops, potentially here. So I saw develop. Interesting. So somebody, I know this, so some of this is not even about a child, but the future generations more so. Somebody wants to affect your womb because that's connected to something about your, not even your finances, but who you are, your success. Okay, look into that. I haven't done research on that, but look into that. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if that's true. Because I feel like somebody wants to fuck up the success. Somebody could be also just not even, this is just weird attacks. Very weird attacks. Like on very minute things. But I feel like, yeah, they want to affect your self-esteem. This can be something about your looks, your skin, just your self-esteem in general. But again, this could be also, I'm getting your connection with the Most High. So I feel like somebody wanted you to focus on them potentially here. You could have been stagnant, I heard, with your connection or developing something or building something. Potentially, this doesn't even have to be the connection with the Most High, but that could be what it is here. Or just your cleansing or your routine. Or to your ancestors. But I feel like somebody felt like that was an entrance to affect your self-esteem or do something. Somebody thought that that was the good timing. Yeah, I feel like there's a citizen's arrest being made. So, again, on these delays and blockages right here, the communication that you're making, a lot of people, a lot of beings, a lot of things here of the Most High. I'm feeling your ancestors, your guides, or angels are all coming through here to try to put something together for you. I feel like, again, something is being prepared for you. I said that. Or you are being prepared. I put that on one of those messages, but remember that something's being prepared for you and you are being prepared at the same time. But do not get caught up with all this financial shit. Even if something is not working out right now financially, release. And I feel like make that like what you're fasting from. And talk to the Most High about it and see what occurs, what he does for you, okay? So that is your collective message. I hope you guys have a beautiful night. I will see you guys in the morning/afternoon. I love you guys. Be safe. Make sure you eat breakfast, eat good, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back. I said I love you, right? But let me say it again. I love you 3 times. Shit. I love you and bye. I'll see you soon.